If you're a long-term crypto holder, you've been in the market for a while now, or you recently just got in hearing about the Bitcoin pump, the charts are flying up, the ETF news that's lurking around, excitement in the market, please sit down and just give me 3-5 minutes of your time, because this is an urgent message. I know there's a lot of excitement going around. I know there's a lot of money to be made, and I do think there's a period of time here where we can make some good pumps, some short-term pumps, some quick gains. But I really want you guys to keep the money that you make. As someone who has been in the market almost 5 years now, 3 years full-time, running a service business, I want to just offer some perspective that has helped me, that I learned through time being in this market, trading and working. And I want you to actually make money, but not just be paper profits on your screen to keep it and take it home. Okay, so before we get into that, I ran a giveaway earlier this week, and we have raffled out a winner right here. The $250 in ETH is going to Big Armory 100. Shout out to you. Congratulations on winning. Just hit me up on Twitter. You can see my Twitter accounts on the YouTube channel at the top. It's you can either hit me up on Dan69420 or on Carker Crypto. So just leave a reply what your Twitter handle is. I can also reach out to you and get that taken care of, my friend. If you guys want to participate in the next one, just make sure you're subscribed and notified. I'll let you know in the future when we run another one here on YouTube. It's very easy. That guy just won $250. So congrats, Big Armory. So let's talk about my viewpoints on the market. I think we're approaching a top, a local top. I don't think it's raging bull market mode. I think we're in a stretched out version of 2019, where in 2019, we went up for half the year, and then we went down for half the year. We gave back a majority of the gains, or it just like moved sideways. If it wasn't for COVID, we would have just like had this sideways sluggish correction. And then it was basically the last time to buy before market goes flying. So I think a lot of people are coming in right now thinking that like, oh, it's different. Bitcoin ETF. You hear this narrative that's being thrown around. You don't want to just be a victim to all this narrative stuff, because there's still a little percent chance that it gets delayed. I don't think that the Bitcoin ETF is going to get rejected and it'll never happen. I do think it'll happen, but there's a chance that the SEC will find some sort of legal loophole and just delay it, maybe to sometime in Q2 of 2024, which would be very bearish. That would cause a ton of FUD in the market. That narrative would essentially pop, and people would now be, looking at things like, oh, like what's going on? Is it going to get rejected? Why is it? And there'll be a whole it will just basically collapse that entire catalyst in the short term. And a lot of people will leave because a lot of people just want to get that quick pump, which is expected to be in January or something like that. So I think there's a chance that narrative doesn't come true at that exact time. I'm not saying that it won't. There's a chance that there's a chance that we just go, like the bull market's here and we go. And I'm positioned for that. Like, you need to have what I call your legacy bags. I've got my legacy bags loaded. Those are coins that I am not touching. Those are coins that I'm not touching, not until like late 24 or 2025. No matter what, I don't care what's happening in the market short term. I do not touch those bags. Those are my HODL bags. But with the money that I'm earning, my strategy is to run a service business and earn as much cash as possible, and then roll that cash into legacy plays as well as short-term plays to then make money and then roll back into legacy plays. So when I'm playing short-term, I'll have future videos coming out in terms of what I think are some okay short-term plays. But I think after this 1 to 2 month period, it's going to be a whole year of sideways and down. In 2019, we went up for half the year, then we went down for half the year. In 2023, we went up basically the entire year. And I think 2024 is going to be a big disappointment because everyone is so bullish on it. Bitcoin halving, ETF, this, that, microsailor this, microsailor that. I think there's going to be a lagging effect for those things to actually hit the market. And hence it'll be this year has been buy the rumor. I think next year we'll have sell the news. The ETF will have an initial sell-off. The Bitcoin halving usually has an initial sell-off. You don't see a pump off the Bitcoin halving until a year after the halving. If you look historically, So I think people are mistiming this in terms of when the bull run will actually be here. I think 2025, 2026 is a more appropriate timeline. We'll see how this video ages. I'm open to being wrong. Like I said, I am packed up. I am not a bear. But for people who are trying to make money short term and think that like we're going to break all-time high, or we're going on a full-on bull run, or that once this thing kicks off, we're off to the moon, I got news for you, man. Like, that might not happen. There's a real chance, like, you need to bear that risk, and you need to be positioned in that way. I'm not playing with a majority of my money in the market right now on short-term bets. That's just money I'm willing to lose. So I think for anyone out there, just keep that in mind. We'll see what happens. And right now my play is to exit my short-term plays. I've already been doing that. I got Illuvium at $39. I exited at $110. I had some other crypto games. I mean, I did my Bytes trade super well. I bought it at like $2.33. I exited very early on that trade, but made money there as well across some other gaming coins and some other micro caps. So I'm going to keep that up for as long as the market is showing this type of risk appetite, but I'm preparing a stash of cash to buy the dip, because I do think a dip is coming eventually. I think people aren't considering like a real scare. I don't think we've had any real scares throughout 2023. We've had so much bearish action throughout 2022 that we needed a whole year of retracement, but that's all this really is, in my opinion. I think we're going through a retracement. We're going through the pendulum swinging the other way and equalization. But then where we go from here, it's anyone's guess. I see that gold's breaking out. During the pandemic, gold broke out, in 2020. And then, it wasn't until 8 months, 10 months later until the stock market and Bitcoin broke out after gold's breakout. So they usually don't run at the same time. In terms of like creating new all-time highs. If gold's taking the spotlight right now, stocks and Bitcoin might just move sideways and chill out until they can rotate, until gold can then move sideways and let stocks and risk assets run. So we'll see. I'll provide some updates. We'll see how this video ages well. Maybe I'll look like a doofus. I pray I do. I want to make money. You know what I'm saying? I want things to I'm ready for the bull run to start tomorrow. I'm positioned to be as if the bull run will begin tomorrow, because I think there's too much risk being out of the market right now. But I'm also hedging myself for dumps to accumulate more of the coins that I've been researching and wanting to buy. So that's my personal play. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Do you agree with me? What is your personal strategy here? And if you want more tips and want more help of like how do I actually make the most of this, I specialize not really in trading. My thing is running service businesses and working full time and actually building stuff in crypto. Whether it's freelancing and other type of service-based businesses, marketing, social media, etc. So if you're interested in learning active income you can earn here in crypto land, and actually make substantial amount of income that doesn't rely on charts, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe, stay notified. I'm going to be dropping a lot of banger comments for you people who are interested in quitting your jobs and freelancing here on the channel. I do it myself full-time, not no guru. I'll be showing you guys my receipts really soon. I'm legit AF. I've built a really good reputation on the back end on the B2B side. So I would love to spend more time making content there and educating you guys and seeing how I can help y'all. Anyways, it's been Dan, Conquer Crypto, baby. And let's see what's going to happen. Will we keep pumping? Will the market move sideways? I gave you my 2 cents. You let me know below. Peace and love to you guys, man. And may the pump be with you.